Juglans nigra, or black walnut, is another semi-ring porous species, and this is one I find as a particularly difficult semi-ring porous pattern to pick up. And again, this can range with the species. Sometimes it will show a little bit better than other samples depending on just the location and the growth characteristics of the tree, but it should have a pore pattern that is somewhat organized, and then as the growing season goes on gets a little bit more scattered. Okay, but I do admit this is one that I have difficulty finding that pore pattern. Okay, but a couple other details that you'll notice when we looked at another semi-ring porous species, Prunus serratina or black cherry, the rays were really noticeable. Even without a hand lens, they jump out at me before I noticed any pore pattern. And in here, notice how slender the rays are of black walnut. They are really not noticeable, so you notice the pores more so than you notice the rays. Okay, so hopefully that will help you. What is most distinct though is just the color of the heartwood. Okay, it's this beautiful chocolatey brown color. Let's flip over to the tangential surface, because chances are once you get to know this, you are just going to look at this species and not worry about that transverse side, which is great news because I find, like I said, that that pore pattern can be difficult to pick up. But the color alone of this wood is a giveaway for black walnut. Okay, that beautiful chocolatey dark colored heartwood. Other things that I look for on this to confirm, one is smell. It has its own unique smell, and walnut will have that in the fruit, in the leaves, all parts of the tree, and the wood is no exception. It just has a distinct walnut smell. Okay, the best smell, because all samples as they sit together might kind of drown one out from the other, so cut a fresh edge, just like when you're cutting for the transverse surface, just to have smell once you've scratched that fresh wood, and you'll get the fresh scent. Okay, other things to look for on this tangential surface, it looks like someone has taken your utility knife that you're using and made a whole bunch of scratches throughout the wood. Okay, these scratches are different than rays like we've seen in the oaks, because the rays look like a pencil mark that we've drawn on the wood. These are physical scratches, and what we are looking at are the semi-ring porous pores cut along their edge. Okay, so these actually are scratches. These are indents in the wood, and this would be from the pores. Okay, so you'll find the wood is a bit softer. It is less dense than, say, the black cherry, which is our other semi-ring porous wood. So it is a slightly softer wood, but you see more scratches, if you will, in this sample compared to black cherry, the other semi-ring porous.